Welcome to the new features in samwin 7.1. The purpose of this video is to provide you with a quick and convenient introduction to new features in samwin 7.1. To simplify the work with the call list, new icons have been added corresponding to the processing state. Following states are possible: a red flag for to do, a white flag for in progress, and a check mark for done. The handling of forwards on topic-controlled operator extensions has been changed. If the forwarded call reaches samwin, a transfer will be initiated and the forwarded call is redistributed like a new inbound call, thus the agent will be available again. If the forwarded call does not reach samwin but still gets connected, the agent can continue to handle the call the same way as when using a non-controlled physical extension and will stay busy as long as the call is connected. In order for samwin to display an image, such as a portrait photo of a subscriber, the name of that image file had to be identical with the number listed in the numbers column of the corresponding address book. Fortunately, image files can now be named in line with the value of the cell in any column, e.g. the email column. This mapping is done in the directory section of the samwin Web Manager. Through regular expressions, it's possible to link a subscriber column with an image file. Regardless of how many incoming and outgoing calls are listed for any specific number, by clicking the Group by Number filter button, the content of the call list view will be reduced to the chronologically last call record of each number. Thereby, unnecessary details can be spared and the list is reduced to its essence. By default, samwin will not look up a phone number when it is an external caller. Should the configuration automatically position to record upon incoming call be enabled, samwin will also look up a phone number when the call is an external call. The corresponding option can be found in the samwin agent configuration window upon selection of any phone book that is listed in the telephone directory branch. A tab called Numbering Plan has been added to samwin Web Manager's SIP Gateways configuration, thereby pooling all definitions required to define internal or external calls respectively. The affix table related to the drop-down menu distinguishes which caller should count as internal or external. The separation from the gateway allows to change and apply this setting without any interruption of the system. In most recent samwin releases, the plus character replacement configuration has been removed from the samwin System Manager. Instead, the address translation tab of the respective SIP gateway can now be used for this character replacement. When upgrading an older system, which has the old setting in use, it will still be available in the Flow Settings branch of the samwin Web Manager. The settings for the call recording retention period and default duration of DTMF tones have been moved from samwin's System Manager to samwin's Web Manager. The name resolution setting that allows us to choose in which order the selected columns are shown on the samwin client interface has moved from the samwin System Manager to the samwin Web Manager and can now be found in the System Settings Collaboration Reverse Name Lookup. Through the addition of a drag and drop table, it is simple to rearrange available filter columns and to link up the filter columns to be used. As of samwin version 7.1.0.0, samwin's Web Manager provides an Offer SRTP option on the Expert Settings tab of each gateway type. In other words, SRTP can be used in conjunction with all supported PBXs. The reporting database configuration has been moved from samwin's Service Manager into samwin's Web Manager and can now be found under System Settings Reporting. By default, reports will no longer be deployed automatically. However, it is possible to reactivate this behavior by ticking the corresponding box in the General Settings section of the Reporting Configuration settings. Moreover, all data sources have been renamed to align with samwin's default database file naming convention. Report creation and configuration related tasks, such as setting user permissions or scheduling, are no longer performed through the Microsoft Report Manager. Instead, now we differentiate between administrative, call-based, tag-based, and user-based reports. In order for such a report to be created, related objects need to be added to the corresponding configuration folder first. Besides, an impersonation user is mandatory for every report because it allows to define elements such as users, skills, and so on, which can be reported upon. As of samwin version 7.1, the Web Manager is used to schedule reports. Browse from the General to the Schedule tasks on the far left and you will find the new Report Export menu on the right. On the Schedule tab, besides specifying date and time for start and end, a report can be configured to run only once or be scheduled to recur in regular intervals. On the Action tab, we are required to specify the report's export format, such as Excel, PDF, and the likes. In addition, an email connector needs to be named and email header and content information added. It is now possible to show custom offline user states with the skill user list on the samwin real-time display. This can be configured by adding the parameter show custom offline to the skill user list with the value set to true. An IVR flow can be defined as an announcement, and by using one of the exit nodes or the exit queue Lua scripting function, calls in that IVR flow can be reassigned to a new object such as a skill, a hunt group, or simply another IVR. As of samwin version 7.1.0.0, emails in an IVR flow can be sent to CC and BCC recipients. In addition, scripting has been extended and a few new useful parameters have been added to the sendMail function. Now it is possible to disable after-call work for each ACD extension individually. samwin has added an element to increase the maintainability regarding the custom configuration of your contact center suite. This new item is called Custom Node, and it can be added to every object within the samwin Web Manager. Be advised, the corresponding icon will only be highlighted if information has been added to it. Furthermore, a custom node can also be added as a standalone object in samwin's Web Manager. To further extend the possibilities of the email contact center, samwin now supports the IMAP protocol. This new connector type can be configured instead of POP3 for each email connector individually. As of samwin 7.1.0.3, WebChat supports various languages and will adapt to the Internet Explorer browser language in use. In case that language is not supported, WebChat will default to English. We hope you found this video informative and your time well spent. More information can be found in our knowledge base on www.samwin.net. Please send us your feedback as we strive to build on your improvement suggestions. Thank you for watching and have a good day.